Okay, hopefully my microphone's working. Let me just double check. I think my microphone is working. Yep. So, I'm gonna make something quickly. It's gonna be a really short stream because it's really late right now. I'm hoping the stream's actually working, but we're gonna look at the noise, vertex noise or perlin noise on the actual shaders and what you can actually use them for. We can do quite a lot of, can create a load of effects from these shaders. But there's one thing I wanted to do in particular, was create fake water. So I'm going to start with a rectangle and a material and an axis. So axis, axis, material, and rectangle. So let's scale this up like this. I've done it to like 22. Now we're going to have to increase the tessellation, and you'll see why. Actually, before we do that, let's just go here, add a material, and we can choose either vertex noise or perlin noise. Let's go with perlin vertex noise. And you can see here, because we don't have enough tessellation, we need more for it to look smoother. So it's 1 by 1 right now. So we increase that to tessellation. I'm just going to max it out to 150 by 150. We can bring that down later. And then I'm going to tweak here in the amounts, tweak this, so bring it down so it's not as too high. I'm going to bring up the count. There we go. Now we can rotate this like this. Oh, look what we've got. So scale the X and the Y. And if we go here to animate, now we can animate this. So you can play around with the height, of course. We're changing the amount. So how the amount is height. Here we go. You've got nice rippling water. Really simple. You could probably get different effects. You could probably animate a flag using these shaders if you reduce the count of this, increase this. Yeah, it wouldn't be you could do like a looping flag, whatever. Yeah, I'll stick to this for now. Just keep it really short and simple. Okay, so we've got this and a fake water we'd want to create. We'll make it green because it's Halloween. And I saw this cool thing on Twitter where this guy does real-time shading. Real-time effects. And I like the technique he used. So I'm going to try to recreate what he done in Ventuz. So one thing I want to fix, I want to have another axis to control everything. So actually I want two axes. One for the tilt like this, so I can tilt it, and then the other one I can rotate in the Z axis. Just gives me a bit more. There we go. So on this shader here we can add maybe another base, and we could say just load in a texture. If we've got a reflection or something, anything shiny that looks shiny. Let me take a look. I'm sure I've got something that's shiny. You could use anything, to be honest. Let's use this bubble. And what I'm going to do with the bubble is just turn the 3D reflection, 3D map here, and I'll just go for one of these. So let's go, we can play around. We can start with maybe world space reflection. Maybe we turn to wrap, make sure we're wrapping that texture, and we can scale this up. And we can also go change here with the blending mode. So we can go here, operation, maybe we go for lighten, no, too light. Let's try screen. Screen looks alright. I'm not happy with that texture. Perhaps the borders are too big. Let's see. Bear with me as I scroll through and find something. Actually, that might not be bad texture. But it's yellow. I want really a black and white texture that works the best. Maybe I'll get away. Let's try this. Yeah, could work. Let's do that. Very trippy. Let's see. Maybe we'll try to play with the blending here. So overlay. Yeah, overlay doesn't look bad. Can reduce that. Maybe change to spherical. See what happens. You know, you just experiment till you're happy with something you like. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so created that. Let's say that's our water shader, for example, fake liquid, whatever it is. I don't know what you call it. Goo. Looks like goo now. But, and of course you can use the mover. So where we had the animate on our perlin noise here, you can animate this, and we'll do that in a second. And bring down that amount still, and I want to increase now the tessellation to like 250. Yeah, maybe I can bring it up a bit. I don't know. Anyway, I'm being too picky. I want to keep it really simple. Alright, so happy with that. So next I want to get a torus. So just get an axis. Torus. I hope I'm saying it right. Torus. There we go. Let's scale this up. This will be our stream of liquid that will be pouring into this goo, whatever you call it. Let's just do -90 there. I can rotate this axis here so we can see it from the side better. There we go. And now I'm going to change some of the settings. So the tube size, perhaps. We're going to need to increase. We'll play around with the tessellation in a second, but let's set a material. So I'm just going to add a solid color. Actually, in this one, I'll change to. What happens if I said no light? Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah. You know, you could add light. So you could do if you want. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Let's go with this. Okay. So let's make it green as well. We can use the color picker if we want. I'll use that color picker there. And we'll apply the same perlin noise, vertex noise. And you can see it's gone all crazy, and you know, we just dial down some of the settings. So I'm going to increase that and dial down the amount like this. Increase that again. Increase the UV scale maybe, or down. Bring it down. Let's bring it down. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. There we go. Really simple. Perhaps we increase the count more. There we go. Okay, once you're happy with that, I'm kind of happy with it, I think. Now we can tweak the tessellation, so we can increase those segments, and you can see it starts to smooth out those edges, you know, it's less. And then again, actually what we could do is just reuse that texture. So I want that texture, so I'm just going to copy that and just put it in here, texture base. Just paste it in the same file, and I'll set the reflection, 3D mapping. And let's do it to file space or camera space. Let's do camera space. I'll make sure it's on wrap. Yeah, scale this. Maybe not. Let's try spherical maybe. Yeah. Go to operations. And just do like a blend so it blends in. Screen, maybe the screen. Or let's try just play around, whatever works for you. Overlay maybe. Bring that down. So now what I'm gonna do is, you see if I rotate the Y, I mean the Z, this is what we want. We want it to loop. So it's gonna loop like this, and at the same time we're gonna animate the noise. I'm not happy with that look right now, so actually that's not looking too bad there. But that's what I want. I'm happy with that. Okay, I just kept on tweaking the settings. You play around with when you're happy with it, until you're happy with it. Anyway, so we've got that. Now we need to hide where half of this. So what we can do is just put a box. So I'm just gonna get a cube. So this cube here. So all this U's coming out the side. So just push this up. Right there. And I'll just duplicate that. So we've got the axis. Delete that cube and add a cylinder. Yeah, and let's position this. So we want to rotate this on, yes, in my case, the Y. So 90. Move this up, move it out, scale it down, just position it so it looks like the water's pouring out. Oh, there we go. What I can do is put a hole in that cylinder. There we go. So now if I pull back slightly so we can see our box, and this one I was using for the rotation, so you can see here I created this looping thing. So this is what the guy created. So he created this torus. So now it looks like the liquid's being poured this without having to bring an object in like a 3D sequence. Something really simple like that. It's really cool. And you can just get a mover, or actually you don't need a mover. You can press this button here, and then say, is it clockwise? Clockwise. And if I right click, you can change the duration here. Control the speed. There you go. It's pretty cool. Same ways if you want to add the movie, you can, or you can just click this little arrow here, and then it shows you that mover, and you can tweak the settings. It's really cool. I like the way this works. So you don't have to have loads of nodes here. It's all collapsed down. But yeah, that was a cool effect I thought the guy made. And then if you add your lighting, so you could add, just put directional light or something, let's put our shadow, maybe. I don't know how it will react or what it will look like. There you go. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Let me play around with this. Some of the settings. There we go. I'm going to bring down that amount. And then you can move the light around. Okay. Of course you wouldn't. I don't know if you wouldn't see shadow like that on the water, I think. I don't know. Anyway, but just to give you an idea. You could bring the transparency on this, so you can go here, some opacity in there if you want. So now you got some opacity. You can add some additional animation on the noise. So here where we've got the animate, you could speed that up if you wanted. So it's never, so it won't look exactly like, it will never look like a loop. If you do that, so you could put a mover on there. Let's just put a clock light. I'll just do the shortcut. I'm gonna increase that to like 250. There we go. And you can play around with that until you're happy with it. But there you go. Looks like it's coming out of the box. Land into this puddle of goo that this box is generating. You can push that box up like that. You can even put a material on that if you want. You know, put all your shaders, textures on there. Yeah, whatever you're happy with. You could even do your HDR lighting. You know, do all the reflections. Now we can animate this one as well. So if we want, we can animate the perlin noise on here as well. So you can animate that. If you wanted, you can go a bit step further and add some additional splashes here. You could use particles, maybe the particle system, just make it look like splashing or something. But I thought, yeah, what that guy done was pretty cool. He made some nice effects. I thought I could apply it to this, and it works. It actually does work well. And you can play around with that. Also, the size of the tube. Oh, you don't want to go that far, but there you go. Really short tutorial. It's actually 20 minutes is not bad for a short tutorial. It's not like a tutorial. It's me kind of trying it actually. I just tried it out and see if it works or not. It seems to work. Yeah. Anything else I do, I'll just put some transparency on the opacity on that. Then you can add your pulse effects. Now I'm just doing extra stuff. So let's put a glare in there if you want. And then boost those colors. Just boosting that, but maybe a bloom instead of an effect like that. Maybe I'll just do a bloom. Maybe I'll just turn on bloom. Same thing, but yeah. Put a 2D gradient in the background or something. Yeah, let's go for green, why not? Oh, what's the opposite of green? That'll do. Let's do that. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you like. You can create whatever you like. Just, yeah. There we go. We created all of that inside Ventus. Didn't have to bring in any plugins, going to Cinema or Maya or whatever. It's nice. And the guy does has other tricks. So I'll try them out, and I'll make other videos on what he does. He does like these smoke effects and all kinds of cool like real-time effects. So I'll just grab a mover and drop that on there. And if you don't want the shadow to affect that one, you can believe you can just turn it off. In the options, you can just say turn off receive shadows and cast shadows, and it won't receive them or cast them. But you can see the cube's still got a shadow. Still the water still reacts to the water. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. It was a really short stream. Hopefully it's some use to somebody. I don't know. Maybe one day it'll be useful to me in a project. I never know. But yeah, it's nice. Can even go. Now I'm just doing too many extra things, but yeah. Spreader, no. Sorry, put it there. We can have a few of those. Oh, wrong one. Boom. And what I'll do actually is take this out like that. There you go. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna hit the bed. Change the colors as well. There you go. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll try to make more of these if I can. There won't be big tutorials or like 2 hour or 1 hour tutorials anymore. They'll be like, I'll try to keep them short and, you know, keep them simple. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully that helped you some way. Good night.